In this video, we're going to take a look at some really cool new titanium sporks from the folks at Sonoran Fox. That's coming up on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So in this video, we're going to welcome a new sponsor to the channel. That's the folks at Sonoran Fox. Got a cool logo. And they were kind enough to send me a set of their brand new titanium sporks. They've got some really cool features that I like a lot. So what we're going to do, I've actually got a couple of other sporks that I've been using for a while, and we're going to compare these and see how well they stack up and do a little performance testing as much as you can with a spork. Have you ever really asked yourself why they name these things a spork? I mean, they could have called them a foon, right? And by the way, I thought Thanksgiving Day would be a fitting time to release this video about some eating utensils. However, I had to film it before Thanksgiving, so I don't have any turkey, but I do have sausage. So before it cools off too much, let's take it down the old stump top and get to doing some of that spork stuff. Okay, so here we have some the Sonoran Fox sporks, the Light My Fire titanium spork, and then the standard Light My Fire plastic spork. And then I'm going to point out some similarities and some differences. Here's the Light My Fire spork, and here's the Sonoran Fox. You can see that the Sonoran Fox is significantly more compact, first of all, and I think that's a good feature myself, just because it just takes up a little less room in whatever you're putting it in. And if it's a small type survival or camping pack, it just helps a little bit. As far as the specs on the Sonoran Fox fork, it is engineered and designed in Germany. It actually has a patent pending design. It is dishwasher safe, and it's made of premium quality titanium. It's tested to meet both American and European standards. It features a spoon, a fork, a serrated edge, a bottle opener, and a hole that you can put a carabiner or a lanyard in to lash it or fasten it or whatever, which I think is a pretty cool feature. The Sonoran Fox titanium sporks come in a 2-pack set. They nest together very, very tightly here. You can see they just fit right together. And then they have a neoprene case that you can store them in. I'll be honest with you, this case is pretty stinking tight. You got to really work to get them in there. I think if there was any suggestion I would make to the folks at Sonoran Fox about this, is I would maybe consider making this just a little bit bigger. I mean, you can get them in there, but it's kind of tight. If it's just a little bigger, a little bit easier to get them into, I think that'd be an improvement, but it is nice to have a little case to put them in. First of all, I just want to show you why I like titanium. Titanium has a melting point of 2,372 degrees Fahrenheit. This is just a plain plastic Light My Fire spork, and you can see it's kind of melted up and damaged. I did that scrambling eggs on a camp out, so it's just not designed and just from being rubbed on the bottom of a pan that was hot. That's not going to happen with a titanium spork. So we're going to leave this one out of the comparison. So kind of apples to apples, we'll compare the two titanium sporks. First of all, the Sonoran Fox spork is 6.3 inches in length by 1.14 inches at the widest width. For those of you still stuck in the old metric system, that is 160 by 29 millimeters. And it weighs just 0.87 ounces for one of them, or 24.7 grams. Both of them together with the case weigh just 2.87 ounces, or 81.4 grams. So that's the Sonoran Fox titanium spork. The Light My Fire titanium spork is 6.7 inches, so it's just a little bit longer. Yeah, maybe you can see it better that way. So anyway, 6.7 inches by 1.5 inches at the widest point, which is 170 millimeters by 39 millimeters. And then it weighs just 20.7 ounces, or 20 grams. So it's about 4 grams lighter, 4.7 grams lighter. So it's slightly lighter, but it's a little bit bigger. So that's kind of a trade-off in my opinion. And so both of these, like all sporks, they combine a spoon and a fork. They also both have serrated edges. I will say, in my opinion, the Sonoran Fox seems to have a better edge. Now, neither one of these are going to cut leather. They're not designed for carving. They're pretty much designed for cutting up meat, or just cutting up your vegetables or whatever. You can see the serration on the Light My Fire is very, very, very fine, and the one on the Sonoran Fox has got a lot less teeth per inch, we'll say it that way. It's a little rougher, so it feels like it would do a better job of cutting. We actually have some good old chicken apple sausages here. We're going to try them out on just to make sure. But also, I like the fact that it's got a bottle opener on it. That's just one less item that you need to carry with you. Also, I really like the fact that it has this carabiner hole or lanyard hole. You can stick a little carabiner on here and keep these things together if you don't want to use the neoprene case. But let's just get right to it, because I've been looking at this sausage and it's getting cold. So what I thought we would do is we're going to go ahead and try. We'll try the Light My Fire titanium Spork, and then we'll go with the Sonoran Fox, and we'll just see which one does a better job of cutting. Hopefully you can tell a difference here. There's obviously, it's going to be a little bit subjective. I'm just going to have to use, you have to kind of trust me on that, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe you can see. So we'll work on the end here. Let's just see how well this thing cuts. All right, pretty good, not bad. Let me waste not, want not, right? Okay, so that one did good. Let's just turn around. Man, that is some good sausage. Try this one. Honestly, I think they both did pretty good. This one may have a little advantage because it seemed to have it cut a little better, but yeah, did an excellent job. Okay, but the sausage is kind of making me thirsty, so I got some kind of, I don't know, this is some kind of designer soda my wife bought for the kids. Now this is a twist-off cap, but if it weren't, if it were perhaps some sort of beverage without a twist-off cap, the Light My Fire Spork just doesn't get the job done as well as the Sonoran Fox. Oh yeah, there we go. Trains stop at Chuck Norris crossings. Oh hey, so that was a quick look at the new Sonoran Fox titanium Spork. A couple things I really like about this. First of all, I like the fact that it's got a bottle opener on it. That's just something that comes in handy. Just one less item you have to carry with you. I really like the fact that it has this carabiner clip on it. You know, sometimes when you're backpacking, you're cooking, you don't really have time to thoroughly clean stuff. You don't want to put it in your pack. You just clip that on a carabiner and it just hangs on your pack. You can dry it or whatever, you know. Just a, I think it's a handy tool to have. I also like the fact that it comes with this nice little neoprene case. If you want to use it, chances are I'm not going to use the case. I'm gonna carry this by the way it is. But I like the compact size of it compared to the Light My Fire Spork. I like the little bit rougher serrations. I think they'll do a better job on cutting steaks and meat and stuff like that. In my opinion, just a very handy, very cool design from the folks at Sonoran Fox for a really nice titanium Spork. And again, I'd like to thank the folks at Sonoran Fox for sponsoring this video and for sending me this so I can show it to you. And I'd also like to thank them for offering a 20% coupon code for the viewers of Survival on Purpose. It's going to be SOP Fox20 in all caps. I'll put a link to that in the description below. You can buy this on Amazon, save 20% from now till December 31st, 2016. This is actually the first piece of gear that the folks at Sonoran Fox have come out with, but they have plans to introduce a lot more stuff. I really like the fact that they're focusing on putting out some really high quality, good gear and not cutting corners just to try to get something to market. So they're taking their time. They're introducing the Spork first, and I think they've done an excellent job on this. I think this will be a great addition to your backpacking gear. And also, as this video is being released, it's a few weeks till Christmas here in 2016. This would make a very nice gift for anybody on your Christmas list that's into outdoor stuff. So that's the Sonoran Fox 2-piece titanium Spork set. I hope this has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends. And thank you so very much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time. That's some good sausage. Just a handy little... This thing works pretty good. Oh, I just spilled my drink. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way.